Hey, good morning. What is going on, guys? It is Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Hope you're having a great start to your Saturday morning. We are Saturday, February 20th. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Another beautiful day here in the California desert. Got some doubles this morning. 9 a.m. on the grass. Looking forward to that. Going to be a lot of fun. And then some men's doubles at 9. And then mine, I've got some mixed around 1 this afternoon. So full day of tennis. Looking forward to it. Guys, before we get started, and look, today I want to talk about the so-called Plan B, right? Plan B. And I've got a quick little story I want to share with you. It happened to me in Perth, Australia, years ago. But it's appropriate for what we're to talk about today with Plan B. Before we get into it, a couple of things. I've got some courses for you. I've got 3 free courses that you can pick up over at webtennis.com. If you're not already a Web Tennis member, and you can get access to the member site, no charge. You just got to go ahead and go to webtennis.com, drop in a first name and email address, and you'll get access to where you can create your free member credentials over there. That is webtennis.com. And look, if you're over at YouTube and you're into actually becoming a better tennis player, which would be technique, could be tactics, could be the mental part of the game, maybe the physical part of the game as well. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button over there so that you get notified anytime I upload new videos and or like this go live on YouTube and Facebook. And look, if you're into really tactics and strategies and Plan B type of stuff, then hit that like button so I know to go ahead and create more videos for you on this type of topic. And then finally, look, guys, if you want to know what I do for fitness, tennis-specific fitness, not long distance running, not pounding the weights all day long in the weight room, but actually tennis-specific fitness for quickness, endurance, and really the most important thing, how do we move efficiently on the court so we can visually, really like an eagle, just track the moving tennis ball as we're also on the move as well. Just go ahead and shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. More than happy to let you know what I do for diet and how I supplement and what my training schedule or what my training routine is for tennis specific fitness. Again, brent@webtennis.com. So guys, let's talk today about Plan B. And Plan B is typically, this thing where everyone loves to come out with, well, this is my Plan A, this is my go-to style of play. For me, that used to be pure serve and volley. Still do that in doubles, first and second serve. But it used to be in singles, first and second serve and volley. And really didn't have a comfort level with a ground stroke game where I could start the point, wasn't serve and stay back, right? The term I want to get inside your head is if you're not going to serve and volley, you're going to serve and stay forward, right? You're going to put that toss out in front. You're going to land inside the baseline to finish your service motion. And you're going to look for the return a foot or two where you're standing in. Baby, okay over there? Okay. Got my lovely wife over here finalizing her Colorado puzzle, jigsaw puzzle. It's been going on for a year. Anyway, all's well. But look, you made me lose my train of thought here. What was I talking about? Never mind. There's the look. I'll stay focused. But look, I didn't really have that comfort level of being able to serve and stay inside the baseline looking for a return that I could approach on, right? It was just pure serve and volley. So look, I'm in Perth, Australia, 2009, after the team event, which we ended up losing to Spain in the finals, 2-1. But the next week, the following week was the individual world thing. And I'm in the quarterfinals of the men's singles. And and we're playing on, it wasn't the real grass. It was this artificial grass, plastic with some sand. And it was great when everything was dry. But this one night, this one night it rained, and it rained like at 4 or 5 in the morning, and I had to play an 8 o'clock match. Get out there, and it's slippery, and the thing hasn't dried up yet, and yet the tournament director's going, too bad, fellas, we're going off at 8 o'clock here. And I'm going, okay. So the first point of the match, I'm serving and do my typical serve and volley thing and come into the split step. And, in the famous words of Maria Sharapova, it's like a cow on ice. My legs just go completely out from underneath me. And I'm kind of sitting there on the court, on this wet court, thinking, first of all, trying to make sure that I haven't totally ripped everything. And I go, okay, well, all right. So second point, do the same thing. And serve and volley come in, and the legs just go out from under me. And I'm sitting there just going, I got a problem here, because I don't feel super comfortable with a plan B, which would be to stay back, right? To at least start the point from the baseline when I'm serving. And I was doing okay in this match when I was returning serve. I had to be a little careful on that second serve return, trying to chip and charge. But look, here's the deal. Because I didn't feel like temporarily I could do something different than my standard thing, I just lost all confidence. And once you lose confidence, even in your plan A, you're kind of screwed. So here's the message for today. Plan B is nothing more than a minor change temporarily. It's not a wholesale change, right? I mean, it could have been that all I needed to do was to serve and stay forward for maybe a game and see how it went, and kind of go, oh, well, until this court dries up and I can really do what I want to do, let's see if I can at least hold serve. At worst, keep it close. And so the message I got after that whole thing was, I got to go back home and I got to start hitting a ton of ground strokes, right? And I got to start getting comfortable from playing a serve and stay forward type of style. And look, that was a tough go for me, because I just loved the whole thing of serve and volley. I loved the whole movement of it, right? And yet there were certain situations, certain conditions like that one in Perth, certain players where serve and volley doesn't work so great, right? So you've got to be able to have a plan B. And don't think of it as, well, this is a completely different style of play. It's just a minor change, and it's temporary. It could be temporary. And what you might find is that the serve and stay forward is, well, against this opponent, this works way better than your plan A. Your plan B, which again, sometimes we deploy a plan B because our plan A is not working, not because of the conditions or not because of that opponent, but simply because we're not executing it. So all we need to do is kind of settle down with a slight modification to plan A, which could be, let's just stay back for a couple points and work the ball around. I remember another match I played in Atlanta on the clay, and my mind, and I was doing serve and volley, but it wasn't working. And so I'm playing a good player, and I'm down, I think I'm down 4-1 in the first. And all I'm thinking about is, all right, you can't move forward until you hit 3 balls, until you touch the ball 3 times. Serve, the next ball, and the next ball. So, hey, Joe. That's true. That's true. Joe is saying, if it's not working, change something. Change your tactics, change your hat, change your shorts. I have not tried that one, Joe, but change something. And again, I don't want you to think that plan B has to be a complete wholesale different style of play. And I don't want you to think, well, you're going to have to do this for the rest of the match. It could just be like I'm talking about in Atlanta. All I needed to do was just count to 3. And the next thing I knew is that, I ended up winning the match like 4-2 or 5-2 or whatever it was, 4-3. I can't remember. But it was just that slight change in terms of not going from, well, I'm going from serve and volley to I'm going to be a baseliner. right? I just never thought of it that way. I just thought of, you know, let's just count to 3 balls. And so, look, I know this message is kind of all over the map this morning, a little bit muddled, but I don't want you to think of plan B as being anything other than a slight change, and it's temporary, right? It could be that you just need to settle down to have your plan A working, right? So anyway, hope this resonated today. Guys, look, I would love to read your comments. Joe, thank you for yours. Randall, yours as well. So guys, down below in the comment section, let me know what's on your mind about a slight change for a plan B. Maybe it's a plan A version 2. I don't know. But whatever it is, would love to read, and I promise to respond to your comments as always. Guys, again, if you want to know more about what I do for fitness, which is quickness, endurance, and being able to visually track a moving tennis ball a whole lot better, then shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. And I'll let you know what I do for my diet, what I do to supplement that diet, and what my training routine is. It's actually on court, but I call it off court. Good morning. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. As always, it is time. Get out there today. Help someone else. Have a great day, guys. We'll do this again tomorrow.